In today's world, being loud is rewarded. Someone is constantly yelling, dancing, or pleading for attention as if it were money. To be sure, focus is not power, but mastery of focus is. That command, though, one weapon, focus, is all you need to begin. There is no shortcut to focus. It is the unseen force that has transformed the planet through countless empires, revolutions, and transformations. He is the one who gets up before the sun comes up, when nobody is looking. The one who prioritizes herself above all else and refuses 10,000 distractions. This fire needs time alone and strict self-control to grow. That was known by the Stoics long before neural networks or algorithms. Concentrate every minute like a Roman, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. The wise and powerful Roman philosopher and emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote this in his journal. There you have it. Rather organized, not occupied, but concentrated like a laser. This is more than just an inspirational speech. Pay close attention, for this is a plan of attack. Reason being, the world will dictate your priorities if you allow it. Furthermore, you will not develop your own kingdom if you allow the world to dominate your thoughts. Let's delve into this. Number 1, the power of invisible work. A lot of the work that makes a kingdom happen is hidden from view. You see the castle, but not the years of work that went into making it. You can see the cap, but not the blood that made it. Everyone loves a finished item. It turns away from the pain, the boredom, the loneliness, and the thousands of quiet sacrifices that need to be made to make something that lasts. Performance is very important in today's society. People don't work anymore, they share. They no longer build, but they spread the word about building. And because they always want to be seen, liked, and praised, they lose the very thing that helps them do well. The ability to focus without interruption. But real power builders, it's dark where they work. They go away, they get rid of, they take away. Everything and everyone is turned off until only the job is left, and they do it over and over again without stopping, that it changes what they do and who they are. Stoic philosopher Epictetus told us, "Don't explain your philosophy. This is a good rule to follow. Take it on." That's the important thing. Do not talk about your plans. Do not talk about your work. Do not try to show that you are busy. Show yourself in private. To prove it, show it again. Show it by making something that, when it's done, no one can ignore. Invisible work is writing in your notebook at 4 a.m. to clear your mind before a long day. It's the 2-hour deep focus block when you don't do anything else but work on your skill. This weekend, you have to study while other people go out and have fun. You forget how to say yes to things that don't help you move forward because you say no so often. But here's the thing. Work that can't be seen hurts. Being invisible makes you feel bad. When there's no praise, it's hard to keep going. Getting rid of doubt when no one is looking is hard. That's why most people don't last. They want recognition more than making progress. They have to be proven right before they can add value. That's why they post. They are proud. They start 100 things and stop them, but they never finish any of them. Every day, emperor and philosopher Marcus Aurelius told himself, "Don't waste any more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." That's how focused people think. They don't need outside reasons. They just need to do what they need to do. You don't fight. You do not argue. It's like a holy rite that you do it every single day. Picture this. A man alone in a room with no sound. His phone is off. His plans are written down. His desk is clean. And he moves very precisely in that quiet place. Silence. Not a story. Pure focus. It doesn't look very good. But in a few months, in a few years, the world will say it's smart. He wasn't quiet because he said something, but because he didn't move while everyone else did. Pay attention to get strong, but continuous focus, daily work that you don't see, makes you unbreakable. It's not enough to just learn skills. You make an identity, you make people better. You make your mind so strong that it doesn't need any more drive. Because being recognized doesn't matter when you're used to doing the work without being seen. Seneca told people, stay alive and learn how to live. And work that can't be seen is exactly that. Every hour of silence teaches you something. Each repeat is a book. By doing the work that no one else is willing to do, you are shaping yourself. That's great if no one can see you working right now. That works in your favor. The test is whether or not people clap, share, or care. Are you able to keep going? How about if you don't have anyone watching you? Can you still show up, stay focused, and get better? That's not all you do if the answer is yes. You're making something that can't be stopped. Something that lasts. Something that no one can take away from you because you worked hard to get it. Let other people talk. Let other people do it. They should sell the idea of growth. You fade into the work. Let silence help you start. Focus should be your shield. Say what you want to say with your practice. When invisible work is done over and over again, it builds powers that can never be erased. Number 2, the myth of multitasking. There is a lie that says you can do everything. Answer messages, read content, switch tabs, listen to music, and still build something great. But every time you give something else your attention, you lose it and can't get it back. We have made being busy seem too good to be true. That you can have 10 projects going at once, 12 notifications on your phone, and 5 talks going at the same time while doing deep work. But this false sense of efficiency stands in the way of real progress. No, it's not progress, it's mental breakdown. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius told himself again, if you want peace, do less. Or, to be more precise, do what needs to be done. That's focus, getting rid of the unnecessary things until only the most important ones are left. The pointy end. The real goal. Multitasking breaks up the mind. Not a skill, but a weakness that looks like a strength. Study after study shows that switching between jobs makes it harder to think clearly. You move more slowly. You mess up more often. Worse, you train your brain to be antsy, so you can't focus on one thing for long enough to really learn it. To be everywhere is to be nowhere, Seneca said. And that's exactly what juggling does. It spreads you out. You're in 10 places, but not really in any of them. You begin many things, but never finish any of them. Your attention spreads out like smoke, making it hard to keep. Picture your attention as a sharp knife. It gets dull after being dragged across 10 areas. But if you hit the same area over and over again, it cuts deep. That is how big companies are made. Don't mess around. You can't switch. But by making a well so deep, oil is found. It's easy to want to be busy, to check all your emails, open all your apps, and jump from project to project while telling yourself you're moving. Moving isn't growth, though. Being busy isn't business. It's avoidance that looks like desire. World-class artists don't do 5 things at once. You can see how much they love one. One dream, one trouble, one way out. That is how you become a master. Not by putting in a lot of work, but by being brutally clear. Epictetus said, for heaven's sake, practice in small things and then move on to bigger things. Your habits, like how you write emails, how you react to thoughts, and how you sit down to work, can either help you focus or get in the way. Multiple tasks wear down muscles. Single tasking makes it stronger. Pick out one thing. Keep it holy. Keep it safe like a fighter keeps his sword safe. Don't switch. Not a second screen. Don't pay half attention. Just being there fully. After you finish that job, move on to the next one. That's how real attention feels. Organized, not scattered. Not flashy, but fierce. Not as much. Learn more. The person who thinks about everything doesn't build anything, but someone who only works on one thing builds a kingdom one brick at a time, layer by layer, never looking away. Number 3. The discipline of boredom. Being bored is not a bad thing. It's where your greatest strength lies. Everyone is hooked on excitement and uses swiping and scrolling to break the silence for a moment. But the smartest people use their free time to improve their minds. In a world where everyone wants something new, the few people who are good at repetition are like gods. People who can stick with a job long enough to get good at it are the ones who rise. Because being great isn't hidden behind a magical spark of drive. In the moment when you want to quit but don't, it's secret. We don't have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it, Seneca said. And most people waste their time being bored. They get away from it. They see quiet as a danger. Being consistent is seen as a bad thing by them. But the Stoics had a different view of boredom. They saw it as a way forward, not a penalty. Being bored is not the same as not doing anything. It is the stillness before change. That place where resistance tries to break you, but discipline shows it can't. The truth? The test is being bored. The point in time when there is no excitement, no progress can be seen, and no one is cheering. This is where many people stop, because they've learned that something isn't worth doing if it's not fun. Real attention, on the other hand, is never fun. That's deep. It's not wide. It hurts. It's also quiet. Zeno, who started Stoicism, said, "Man takes over the world by taking over himself." The best way to conquer yourself is to learn how to stick with a job even when it gets boring. Even though your fingers hurt, your mind is wandering, and you're tired, you still show up. The country you want, thoughts of inspiration don't make it rise. It gets better by being boring and harsh all the time. The kind that doesn't expect results, but wants to be done over and over again. You want to be mentally strong? Keep quiet and finish what you're doing. Do you want to be scared? Learn how to do something that no one else can. Endure without praise. Focus means deciding to be bored instead of being distracted. Deciding to follow rules over dopamine. It means writing the same phrase over and over again until it's perfect. Following the same steps over and over until your legs move naturally. Read the same text over and over until you can't help but remember what it says. Because they can't sit still, most people will never be dangerous. They don't have enough depth. They barely get by in life, getting by with basic skills and small wins. But people who can accept being tired and walk through the desert of repetition are dangerous. You need to stop getting excited. Let other people look for excitement. They should look for the next big thing. You stick with the same old boring routine. You keep hitting the same nail over and over until the whole thing is strong. Because being bored is what kills weak people. The sloppy ones. The quick-moving. When you show up for hours, weeks, or months with no one there, no applause, and no excitement, what's left is you. Sharper, stronger, and forged in quiet. So smile when the day is dull, the work is dull, and the routine gets too much to handle. You're in the right spot. This is the door. Few people are able to get through it. Number 4. Burn the bridges of distraction. You already have enough apps to get things done. You don't need a marker pack, a color-coded calendar, or the newest way to block time. Fire is needed. If people keep pulling you back into distractions, weakness, and the little dopamine loops that make you feel like you're making progress but really aren't, you need to burn those bridges. All of the alerts are lies. Any urgent message that comes up is a quiet call to take a break. Every pointless scroll drains your power slowly. You lose a lot more than that. You stop moving forward. You become less clear. You drop the ball. Epictetus said, "The only good goal in life is freedom." We win by ignoring things that are out of our control. And what's worse than the constant noise of the world, the alerts, the news stories, the views, and the never-ending stream of other people's plans that are passed off as entertainment? The truth is that distractions are a system. They are carefully planned traps that are meant to keep you from finishing what you need to. It's not as dumb as you think the formulas are. They want you to not pay attention. They want you to need them, to take in, to get stuck in a cycle of low-value excitement that turns your attention into something that can be bought and sold. You can't sell your mind, though. Not any longer. You don't deal with distractions when you want to get back your power. You don't try to deal with them. You get rid of them. You ruin your way back to chaos, like a general who burns the bridge behind him so there's no way out. Since that's the only way you can really move forward, get rid of the tools that waste your time. Use your phone as a tool instead of a leash. Get rid of the people who make noise but don't help things grow. Stop following anything that doesn't help you learn or get better at what you do. It's not extreme, it's important. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic, said, "Ask yourself all the time, is this necessary?" That question cuts through things. Be cruel with it. If you don't need it for your goal, it's an enemy. Stop it. Your mind needs walls, just like a real castle. Set limits, strongholds. You don't let enemies in through gates that are wide open. Whenever you leave your alerts on, though, you do. You do it every time you say, "Just check for a second." You've already given up the war every time you scroll, swipe, or click without meaning to. Giving up is not the biggest trap. Distraction that makes you feel like you've done well. A day of work that doesn't lead to anything. It means being busy but not getting anything done. It's being worn out and never getting closer. That's not what you were made for. You were made to make something last. Something not common. Something strong. That will never happen if you keep looking back at the fire. Get rid of the bridge. Turn it on until there's nothing left to hide under. Don't lie on a soft pillow of excuses. There are no easy ways to get away. No harmful comforts calling your name. Focus is on the other side of that fire, and ahead of you is the kingdom that you alone can build. Number 5. The war room mindset. When you wake up, do you have a plan, or is everything a mess? The Stoics thought about things every morning and every night. In the morning, Marcus Aurelius would get ready for the day by telling himself, "You will meet people who are rude, selfish, and haughty." He still moved on purpose, though. Think like you're in a war room. One goal every morning. Single goal. One very clear goal. There's nothing unclear. Nothing is a choice. By night, one report. What worked? Why it didn't? No feeling. Just to be clear, focusing means putting things in order. You just show up like a soldier, without waiting until you feel like it. No matter how you feel, you follow through on your plan, because systems, not feelings, are what build empires. Emotions are replaced by discipline. Chaos gives way to order. Noise is replaced by focus. That's how things work in a war room. This way of thinking isn't just a habit. It's something that separates builders from dreams that they do every day. You don't just happen to be focused. You work at it like a general prepares his troops for fight. Every choice and move needs to be carefully thought out. This is what Marcus Aurelius meant when he said, "When you wake up in the morning, think of what a precious gift it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." But even more than being thankful, he practiced getting ready for what was to come. The problems, the distractions, and the failures. Instead of complaining about the chaos, he got his inner fortress in order. To think like you're in a war room, you need to set clear limits for your day. Set aside time every morning for your mission review and decide what your one goal is. Note it down, think about it, take responsibility for it. This is where you will run things. This sets the tone for the rest of the day. Do your after-action report by the time it gets dark. What did the trick? Why didn't it? It's just the truth, no blame or excuses. This clarity will help you focus like a whetstone makes a blade sharp. You can be free from mood swings with this method. Since feelings change quickly, today you'll feel like you can't be stopped. Others were crushed. But systems don't care about how you feel. Systems do their job. You don't wait for ideas to come to you. You just show up like a soldier and do what you're told. Your discipline protects you from chaos, putting things off, and other things that interest you. This is your war room in the land of your thoughts, the spot where every day you win or lose. Chaos gives way to order. Noise is replaced by focus. Hesitation is replaced by discipline. It's how things are done in a war room and how every kingdom was built. Number 6. Self-focus is self-respect. It's not about work, it's about honor. Each time you say yes to your goal and no to a distraction, you're not being strict. You're just being true to yourself. Be with people who are likely to make you better, Seneca once said. That includes you. You're not respecting your future self if your own attention is dragging you down, or if the choices you make go against your goals. Self-focusing is like a mirror. It shows how dedicated you are. What you do, not what you say. Are you taking time to think? Are you taking care of your mind? Your chances? You already have enough drive. I need to respect you more, for your reason, for your job, for the silent kingdom you're building. It's not about grinding just for the sake of grinding. It's not about being cool or following the new trend. Focusing on yourself is the most sacred and deep kind of love you can show. You show respect for the person you're becoming when you guard your energy and attention. It is not the man who has too little, but the man who desires more that is poor, Seneca said. The same is true for focus. When you focus on too many things at once, you miss out on opportunities. You lie to your future self, the person who had bigger dreams, worked harder, and wouldn't settle. Self-focus means being loyal. You promise the silent kingdom inside you that you will keep this. I value myself enough not to trade my time for meaningless noise, it says. Because when you give in to a distraction, you give up on your goal. You hurt your self-worth every time you give in to desire. Think of your attention as something valuable, like gold. How many times did you waste it without being careful? How often do you give it to people, apps, or habits that don't make your life better? With self-respect, you can say no to all of those things. It means to keep your gold safe like a dragon keeps its treasure. Love the hand that fate deals you, Marcus Aurelius said. To love yourself, you have to love the discipline it takes to say no. Concentrate and set priorities for what's important. To build the empire you want, you can't work here and there. You have to respect your own ability and work hard at it all the time. Don't look for cheap or short-lived drive. Instead, work on building deep respect. Respect yourself, your time, your work, your mind, and most of all, your skill. Because that respect becomes your base, your stronghold in a world that wants to confuse and wear you down. Pay attention to what really counts to honor yourself. You should do nothing less for the kingdom you're building. Number 7, sharpen your environment. A sharp mind can't work well in a place that is boring or crazy. There's more to your surroundings than just where you sit. It shapes your thoughts, habits, and success. Every piece of clutter, unread email, open tab on your computer, and piece of paper on your desk is like a silent anchor that pulls you away from what you're trying to do and into the swamp of distractions. The soul is colored by the color of its thoughts, Marcus Aurelius said. But here's the truth that not many people know. Your thoughts don't just appear. They are deeply shaped and controlled by the sounds, sights, and order, or lack of order, in your physical and digital area. Whether you are aware of it or not, the place where you live shapes your mental state. If you want to build a kingdom, the world around you needs to help you. It should be a quiet friend that pushes you to focus and get clear all the time. Anything that isn't needed for this is a risk that needs to be taken away. Start with your body. A messy desk means a messy mind. Those stacks of papers, notes, coffee cups, and half-done to-do lists are more than just a pain to look at. They're also making your mind race. They need your attention and make you feel anxious even when you're not aware of it. Your brain knows that it's time to focus when your desk is clean and well organized. Think about how your room feels instead of just how clean it is. What kind of place is it? Does it make you feel good or bad? Does it make you feel creative and motivated? Or does it make you want to put things off? Light, weather, and even smells can make it hard to concentrate. You could add things that improve your senses, like natural light, fresh air, or a light scent like peppermint or rosemary, which are known to help you think more clearly. It's even more important that your internet space is safe. Most people have a lot of computer tabs open, a lot of emails that they haven't read, and alerts that go off every few minutes. This will only lead to bad things. Every beat breaks you out of your flow, which splits your attention and makes your brain work harder. You lose more than seconds. Over days, you lose minutes, hours, and even days. Take charge by managing your digital area in a harsh way. Close apps that you don't need. Save or get rid of emails you don't need. While you're doing important work, block websites that let you access social media, news, or fun things. Turn off any alerts that aren't directly related to your task. Focus is better when there are fewer distractions. Think about it. What do you do before you even start working when you sit down to do it? Is your desk smooth and clean? Is everything you need at hand to find files, restart tabs, or figure out what to do next? Do you waste time? Getting your environment ready ahead of time is like getting the battlefield ready for war. It makes the difference between winning and losing. It doesn't matter how small something is. Your brain can go into work mode when you listen to a certain music or background noise. A certain mug or lighting a fire every night can help you stay focused. These little anchors help you form mental habits that make deep work easy instead of a fight all the time. Being honest, ask yourself, does my environment make it easier to concentrate or make it easier to get sidetracked? Is my digital space organized so that I can get work done, or is it a jumbled mess of noise? Is my surroundings in charge of my attention and energy, or am I in charge of it? Remember that the things around you have as much of an effect on your mind as the things you think. Without the whetstone, no sword can cut cleanly. There can't be a kingdom without a clear battlefield. Clean up your space first, and then you'll be able to focus. If you focus more, no one will be able to stop your kingdom. Because when the battlefield is clear, your mind is like a razor. It cuts through noise, distractions, and chaos like a surgeon. And that is what every great victory starts with. Number 8. Focus is your greatest weapon. Focus is your most strong weapon. This is the one truth that holds all empires together. The blade is sharper than any sword made in fire. The army is stronger than all the gold and wealth in the world, and it's more valuable than all of them put together. Without focus, you can't see straight. Your efforts are lost and you can't see progress. The world is like a storm. It's full of noise, distractions, and temptations all the time. Every day, 1,000 things try to get your attention. Notifications on social media, emails, messages that never end, new trends, and the constant hum of unimportant chores. This is where the most dangerous enemy of your mind fights: division. Marcus Aurelius, one of the best Stoic warriors in history, knew this very well. He wrote, "You control your mind, not what happens in the outside world. Know this, and you will be strong." Focus is what gives you that strength. Being able to keep your mind still when everything else around you is going crazy is what it takes to build a strong, quiet fortress inside yourself. Focus isn't very exciting. It doesn't flash with bright lights or ask for praise. It's the slow, steady work that you do to get better at what you do while everyone else is looking for something else to do. It means saying no to everything that doesn't help you reach your goal, no matter how appealing or important it seems. Every minute you waste on something else is like taking a brick away from the base of your kingdom. It takes a lot of seconds. The scrolling, the half-hearted answers, and the multitasking are like silent killers that take away your focus and momentum. To be clear though, every moment is like a strong brick being put to make something last. To master attention, you have to master yourself first. It means realizing that your attention is your cash for success and that you need to be smart about how you spend it. Be very careful with it. Keep it safe like a castle under attack. When your focus is broken, you lose sight of your goals, and the kingdom you want will escape your grasp. That's where your mind is. Your mind is the tool. Everything will depend on how you use it. Will you let distractions break your promise, or will you become an unstoppable force that cuts through chaos and noise like a surgeon? You can make your choice. You have the power inside you, and the empire is ready, your empire. Remember this: focus is the kingdom, not just something that builds them. Are you going to defend it? People who aren't loud are the most dangerous. They're not talking. They build while other people talk. They study while other people read. Some people chase after everything, but they become something. Focus isn't about telling everyone no. It's about letting yourself be happy. The dream doesn't understand anything else. People don't want to do this job. To the version of you that doesn't just get by, but rules. Remember this: you'll never be sorry for the time you spent alone. You'll always feel bad about the years you wasted on noise. So keep quiet as you build your kingdom. Your attention on yourself can be a weapon. It will be too late when they finally figure it out. You won't be able to be touched.